What's up, guys? Today we're coming at you with a Chaos Max deck profile. So let's jump into the deck profile and see what we're coming at you with. I'm running mandatory, in my opinion, 3 Blue Eyes Chaos Max Dragon. To me, I like to run this at 3 because I want to have the consistency of making sure I see it no matter what. And even if my opponent does kaiju it over or gets rid of it, I still have backup plays to be able to get 2 more fast. And that to me is very crucial. We run 3 of the vanilla original Blue Eyes White Dragon. Blue Eyes White Dragon. It's a Blue Eyes deck. You want to run 3 of it to make sure you get the consistency you need with the Blue Eyes Alternative Max. Speaking of, we run 3 alternative Blue Eyes White Dragon. This guy's just really crazy to be able to get a special summon of a Blue Eyes by revealing the original Blue Eyes and to be able to pop a monster and go on with your other plays. That's very, very good. I'm running 2 Dragon Spirit of the White. Dragon Spirit of the White just helps with the Ancient Stone, just to be able to pop it out at the end phase, clear off that back row, or anytime you special summon, just be able to clear off that back row is just very, very good. I like the effect that if your opponent controls a monster, you contribute it off if you got a Blue Eyes in hand. That way you can make your opponent, you can bait them out with their effects. If they decide to target this card, you can switch it out. Some of the Blue Eyes, the effect ain't gonna happen for it, so I like that a lot. I'm running 3 White Stone of the Ancient. Like I said, this card helps to be able to get Chaos Max, Alternative, or Blue Eyes, or even Dragon Spirit back to your hand if you need it in the graveyard. Also, too, at the end phase is sent to the graveyard, you'll be able to special summon a Blue Eyes. I like that a lot. We're running 3 Sage with Eyes of Blue. He's just pretty much all-around good Stratos for the deck. Summon him, get a light tuner to your hand. Very, very good. And also, too, you can use his effect to be able to tribute off a monster on your side of the field, send it to the graveyard, and special summon a Blue Eyes. So that helps the deck out a lot. Thins the deck and also helps be able to get board presence up. And lastly, we run 3 Manju of the 10,000 Hands, just to be able to get the Chaos Max Ritual, a monster, or the spell card, whatever you need. And lastly, we run 1 Max C, because Max C in this deck is very, very good. If your opponent wants to go off and you slow them down, or they let you draw cards, them letting you draw cards is very, very good in your game state. And that is it for our monsters. For our spell cards, we run 3 trade-in. We're running plenty of level 8 monsters, so the card will never be dead. And if it is, if we have one in the graveyard, use one of our white stones, our Stone of Ancients, pop it back to the hand, keep going with the plays. We'll run 3 Melody of Awakening Dragon. This is just to be able to get to Alternative, our Blue Eyes, or our Chaos Max. This helps us to keep the consistency of the deck at a max, and that is what I like. I'm running 1 Advanced Ritual Art and 2 Chaos Form. And the reason why I chose this ratio is because Advanced Ritual Art is going to dump Blue Eyes into the graveyard. Then after that, you have 3 of your Melody of Awakening Dragon. So one of the cards is going to end up being dead. So running this at 1 is a little bit more optimal for you. Get this first, go ahead and send the Blue Eyes to the graveyard, count it done. The reason why I like to use the 2 Chaos Form is because I can use this card, I can use monsters on the field, I can use monsters in my hand, and I can also target a Blue Eyes in the graveyard and banish it out. And the thing I like about this is you can target either Blue Eyes or Blue Eyes Alternative, so that is very good for you. I run 1 Dragon's Mirror just because you're going to be able to get the dragons in the graveyard while let them be dead. Go ahead and bring out another big boss monster. I'm running 1 Skill Charge because Skill Charge just helps you, if you play this in this deck, usually you win. It's just good win button. I played 3 Return of the Dragon Lords. Return of the Dragon Lords is just an all-around good Monster Reborn. A Monster Reborn on crack that can protect your dragon monsters from being destroyed by battle or by card effect. That's just all around very good. I'm also running 2 Book of Eclipse. Book of Eclipse, I like it because I use it more of a defensive card. Yes, your opponent can draw cards if they're in phase, but I'm not too concerned with that if they're drawing at their in phase. If I get Chaos Max out and I'm able to flip your monsters down, usually you're not going to be able to survive that turn either way. That's what I'm going for. So I really like 2 Book of Eclipse. I'm also running 1 Book of Moon just to be able to help out with the Book of Eclipses. Like I said, I don't want my opponent drawing too much, so the extra Book of Moon helps out a lot. And lastly, I run 2 Twin Twisters just to make sure the opponent's back row stays on lock, and just to be able to clear off problem spell and trap cards that I just don't want to see. And that is it for our main deck. For our extra deck, I run 1 Neo Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon. Just the fact that once you get this card out and you swing, if your opponent doesn't stop it on the summon, you can send another Blue Eyes Fusion to the graveyard and it attacks again. So to be able to attack for 9k, that's pretty good. If it's the only monster on the field, remember that. I run 1 Blue Eyes Twin Burst Dragon. Blue Eyes Twin Burst to be able to attack 2 monsters in the battle phase is very good, but the main thing I like about this is it can't be destroyed by battle, and it banishes whatever monster that it battles with that isn't destroyed. So I like that. I run 2 Blue Eyes Spirit Dragon. 2 Blue Eyes Spirit Dragon is very, very good synchro for this deck. And it was very needed for the deck. To be able to tag this out and go into Azure Eyes, help to get into your Crystal Wing, helps out with a lot of your combo plays. I'm running 1 Azure Eyes Silver Dragon. Azure Eyes Silver just to be able to, after you tag out with your Blue Eyes Spirit, to bring this out, protect your monsters, blanket them with that blanket effect, kind of similar to your Return to Dragon Lord, is very good. And also too, to be able to help get your Dragon Spirit of the White back out of the graveyard and keep popping off your opponent's back row every turn. It's very, very good. I'm running 1 Crystal Wing Synchro Dragon. Crystal Wing just to be able to just, like I said in other videos, this card, he just makes it so that you hate to see him when he comes on the field. You either want a Kaiju or you won't be able to out his effect enough so you can get him off the field. I'm running 1 Michael the Arc Life Sworn. This guy just to be able to get him out, banish off a card, clear the field. Even if you're paying a K, it's not going to hurt you that much. Go on with your plays from there. I'm running 1 Black Rose Moonlight Dragon just to be able to make, like I said, be able to clear the field, go on with your plays, hit your opponent as hard as you can. I'm still running the Galaxy Eyes package and the Galaxy Eyes Cypher Dragon, Galaxy Eyes Full Armor Photon Dragon, and the Dark Matter Galaxy Eyes. That card is crazy. But Cypher, just to be able to make sure your opponent just snatch steal action. That's all you're concerned with. Just make sure you snatch steal your opponent's XYZ, overlay it with the full armor, pop another card, just keep doing damage to your opponent. Then after that, go into your full armor, your Galaxy Eyes Dark Matter, and just send all the dragons you need to the graveyard to keep you plussing and banish their cards out. I'm running 1 number 38 Hope Harbinger Dragon just to be able to get your board set up the way you want to, get your blanket of protection in your graveyard, return to Dragon Lord, and then be able to get this guy out there so he can just suck up any spell cards that are activated. Also on top of that, I like the effect that if an opponent tries to attack another monster, you can detach a material, change that target to him. They have to attack him, so I like that a lot. I'm running 1 number 46 Draglon just to be able to help to get other dragon monsters. I've been running into a lot of Blue Eyes players, and going into the link format to be able to put this into your link zone and to be able to steal your opponent's dragon, whatever dragon they're running, Blue Eyes, whatever, that is very, very crucial. And also too, it's going to help you to be able to have this out, steal your opponent's dragon, and also you can also special summon dragons from your side from your hand, or to be able to cut off your dragon effects on your opponent's side of the field. So to me, he's very, very good and helps out the deck. I'm also running 1 Heradic Sun Dragon Overlord of Hinopolis. This guy, I like him because he does not target. That's the main thing. He just sends the cards to the graveyard. You send what you got, you send what they got. So I like that a lot. And lastly, I run 1 High Protector just to be able to call Soul Charge, something like that. Nail a card off the top of your deck, spin that card back to the bottom of the deck. It could be a problem card for you. But that is it for the deck profile, guys. Leave a comment in the comment section below. Let us know what you think. We're out.